Hi students, see one of the success for any competitive exam, that is speed calculations. Apart from speed calculations, see some of the problems we can solve in few seconds by using logic and tips and tricks. Now we are going to solve some of the problems by using logic or tips and tricks. See, here is the problem. The alternating voltage Vt is equal to 220 sine 100 pi t volt is applied to purely resistive load of 50 ohms. The time taken for the current to raise half of the peak value to peak value. Now we are going to solve this problem in two different methods. One is the general method, another one is by using logic. See here, the current is 0. This is the maximum value I naught. Here also minus I naught. This is half of the maximum value I naught by 2. See, from 0 to I naught by 2, time taken is T1. From 0 to maximum, time taken is T2. Now we have to find out from half of the maximum value to maximum value. This is delta T. Therefore, delta T is equal to T2 minus T1. See here, this is the function of voltage is given. That function Vt is equal to 220 sine 100 pi t. Then function of the current with respect to time, or current function of time, that is potential function of time by resistance. This becomes 220 sine 100 pi t by the resistance is 50. 0 0 cancel. This becomes it is equal to 22 by 5, that is 4.4 sine 100 pi t. See here, the maximum value of current is 4.4. Half of that is I naught by 2, that is 2.2 amperes. First one, time taken for 0 to half of the maximum value, that I is equal to 4.4 sine 100 pi t. Here I is I naught by 2, that is 2.2, that is equal to 4.4 sine 100 pi t. This becomes sine 100 pi t is equal to 2.2 by 4.4. This is 1 by 2. From this, sin theta is equal to 1 by 2 means theta is equal to 30 degrees. Therefore, 100 pi t is equal to pi by 6. Pi gets cancelled. Here t1 is equal to 1 by 600 seconds. Like that, the time taken from I naught by time taken from 0 to I naught. This becomes I is equal to 4.4 sine 100 pi t, but here I is equal to I naught means 4.4. See, 4.4 sine 100 pi t, 4.4 gets cancelled. This is sin theta is equal to 1. Therefore, 100 pi t is equal to 90 degrees. That is pi by 2, pi cancel. This is T2 is equal to 1 by 200. Therefore, here delta T is equal to T2 minus T1. Therefore, delta T is equal to T2 means 1 by 200 minus 1 by 600. This becomes C, 600 minus 200 by 200 into 600. This becomes delta T is equal to 600 minus 200, 400. This becomes 1 by 300. This is approximately 3.3 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Therefore, delta T is equal to 3.3 millimeters, milliamperes. This is the general method. Now we are going to solve this problem by logic. See, in simple harmonic motion, this is a displacement 0. Here is half of the amplitude a by 2. This is amplitude plus a. Here minus a by 2, and this is minus a. Here the time taken from 0 to half of the amplitude t by 12. Half of the amplitude to a, this is t by 6. Here also t by 12. This is t by 6. Here displacement is a sinusoidal function, y is equal to a sine omega t. Like that, current I is equal to I naught sine omega t. It is also sinusoidal function. Same. See, current is 0. Half of the maximum value I naught by 2. Maximum value is I naught. See, here this is t by 12 and this one is t by 6. See, in our problem, half of the amplitude to maximum value, that time taken is equal to t by 6. But here t is equal to 2 pi by omega into 6. But in our problem, omega is given as here omega is 100 pi. Therefore, omega is 100 pi. This becomes 2 pi by 100 pi into 6. Pi gets cancelled. This becomes 1 by 300. Therefore, T is equal to 3.3 milliamperes. See here, by directly substituting T by 6, we can get the answer. This can be solved within few seconds. See, like that. See, we can solve another problem. The RMS value of an AC of 50 Hz is 20 amperes. The time taken by an alternating current in reaching from 0 to maximum value. See, 0 to maximum value. Here is 0. Half of the amplitude I naught by 2. This is I naught. Minus I naught by 2. Here it is minus I naught. See, 0 to maximum means from 0 to here. This is t by 12 and this one is t by 6. Therefore, total time t by 12 plus t by 6. This becomes 3t by 12. Therefore, t by 4. Therefore, t is equal to, here frequency is given as 50 Hz. Therefore, time period is 1 by reciprocal of frequency 1 by n into 4. This becomes 1 by n is 50 into 4, 1 by 200. This becomes 0.5 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Here 5 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Therefore, 5 milliamperes. See, by using direct method t by 2 plus t by 6, it gives t by 4. Another problem. See, the time taken by an AC of 50 Hz reaching from 0 to RMS value. See here, this is 0. RMS value means IRMS is equal to I naught by root 2. So here I naught by RMS value is I naught by root 2. This is I naught. Here also I naught by root 2 and this one is I naught. So here 0 to I naught by root 2, this becomes t by 8. Here also t by 8. Here also t by 8. Here also t by 8. See here 0 to RMS value. 0 to RMS value is t by 8. Therefore, time is equal to t by 8. But frequency is given as 50 Hz. 1 by 50 into 8. This becomes 1 by 400 seconds. Like this, we can solve the problem by using the logic of simple harmonic motion. The time taken from mean position to half of the amplitude and half of the amplitude to extreme position. So this is the logic. By using this type of logics, we can solve the problems in a few seconds. Thank you.